Hey everyone, I'm Lindsay Schlick.
And I'm Sonja Gilhuys.
And this is SchlickArt
Bou-Tea Breaks,
where we answer your questions on all things boudoir. So grab a cup of tea, get comfortable, and let's take a boutique break. Sonja, what's today's question?
So today's question is, what is the secret to feeling sexy on camera?
That's a great question. I think that a lot of us women, especially, we don't necessarily think in everyday life that we're sexy, right? And I think like sometimes we catch our spouses like looking at us just being like, oh my God, she's so sexy, and she doesn't even realize she's just doing it, just going about her day doing her normal things. But ourselves, we wouldn't actually say that we're sexy. And I think that a lot of clients will come into the studio, you know, talking to me about boudoir shoots and being inquisitive about boudoir shoots. And they're kind of like, I can never do a boudoir shoot. I'm not sexy. I'm not a size 2. I'm not, a supermodel. I'm not this. I'm not that. I'm not the other. And that's like kind of the attitude that we put towards it. And we never do a boudoir shoot. Would you agree with that?
I agree.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, to be honest, it's a Henry Ford quote. If you think you can't or you think you can, you're right? I think it goes something like that. If you think you can't do something or you think you can do something, either way, whatever you think is right, because that's what you're manifesting. By telling yourself that over and over and over again, you're right. So I would say the first part to this is coming into the studio with a positive attitude. Even if you don't know what's going to happen, like come in and just be like, I'm going to rock this today. I'm going to look so hot. And whether you believe it in the moment, keep telling yourself that over and over again. It's like, instead of faking it till you make it, fake it till you feel it, right? Yeah. So say it over and over and over again until you start to feel that. So if you don't think you're going to look sexy, you're not going to look sexy. If you let yourself open to the possibility that you might possibly surprise yourself and you might look sexy, right? Come in and feel that. Fake it till you feel it. So that's point, I would say, number 1. The second point to this is, go to a photographer that you trust to give you the best directions to pull the best out of you. I must admit there is a lot of photographers out there, unfortunately, who don't give great directions and don't know how to direct people into sexy, beautiful poses. Find a photographer that does direct you from start to finish, that can see you laying in a certain position or standing in a certain position for boudoir and go, oh, if you just bring your arm up like this, or if you just bring your chin down just like this, and if you just look down your body line like this, you are going to look so sexy. And they can talk you through it start to finish. In front of the camera, we don't know what we look like. So we're like, oh my God, this feels weird. Like, why am I stud like this? This cannot look good. And then the photographer will show you the back of the camera and you're like, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I look awesome. So it's just having a little trust and a little faith in the photographer that you choose to get you what you're looking for. But research that photographer first and pick that photographer that will do that for you and help you bring out your sexy, right? Because it's in there, isn't it?
It's in there. We all have it in there.
We have it in there. Sometimes we choose to ignore it, but we'll pull it out of you.
Yeah. And to your first point, if you guys, need a little bit of this manifestation, put Post-it notes on your mirror, the week before you do your boudoir shoot, and read them every day, and guarantee you'll come in and you'll feel fabulous, and Lindsay will make you feel fabulous.
Thank you. Yeah, no, that's a perfect point. And that's like something we do in the studio as well. Like, we'll put you in certain poses and then we'll make you say something that will help you manifest that beautiful expression. Now, sometimes I'll make you say a comment, like I'll literally make you say, I'm super, super sexy. And you'll say, I'm super, super sexy, right? And you're like giggling because you're like, oh my God, what is she making me say? But you're giggling and you're having so much fun and your real expression comes out. And trust me, your real expressions, your real smiles, those are sexy, especially to your spouse. When you are just like having fun and the happiest, your spouse is looking across the table at you going, how did I get this looky, right? That's life. So let's pull those beautiful expressions out of you with some great manifestations and you will look super sexy.
Awesome.
Perfect. Well, thank you for hanging out with us whilst we spill the tea on all things SchlickArt Boudoir. We want to hear more of your questions, so please leave your questions in the comments below, and we'll see you next time on SchlickArt Bou-Tea Breaks.
Cheers.